Hello, welcome to our weekly webinar. My name is Maria. I'm here with Valentin. Hi, Val.
Hi, good morning. How's everyone?
Good morning to everyone. We do have some questions today lined up. Remembering that you can send us a question after you watch this webinar here in the comments, whatever you're watching, if it's on Twitter, YouTube, or in our educator community here on Facebook too.
Absolutely. You can even comment live, so maybe if we get a chance, we can answer as we go along. But let's take a look at the questions from last week, huh?
So Elena from Chile is asking, what type of files can my students send to me via chat?
Got it. Okay, let me quickly share my screen. Here we go. So when you start a new session, you have a little chat function that is visible here per student, right? Actually, sorry, this is a demo. I need to go and look for a real class to make this useful. So let's go maybe into this one. Good. So here we go. So we have this little chat here that Maria, for example, can chat with me, right? So I can send this information, hello, and then Maria as a student will then get a chat notification, or vice versa. A student can chat with a teacher specifically. So it's only a one-to-one chat, always between a teacher and a student, never between students or student groups, right? And so you can attach files by clicking here, right? And then just attaching any types of files. And so the types of files that you can exchange with your students are most of the common files. So it could be an audio file. It could be a photo, like, proof of work. If the student takes a photo with their smartphone, it can be a PDF file. It can be, most of the image files, a video. So there are many many file types that you can share directly through this chat with your students. So I can just take one example. So I'm just going to send for fun my Classtime logo to Maria. So now it's uploading, and now I sent that image to Maria. But this could also be, a photo of proof of work, anything. So these type of files can be exchanged between a teacher and a student at any time through our live chat that you will find here, and students will find in the top left corner of their interface, which I can also quickly show. Oh, sorry, that has a timer on. Never mind. So for everyone who's curious, that's the timer. So you can also set the timer. Log in with Google. There we go. So that would be the chat here, right? So I would say like, hi. And then here's my file or photo. And then as a teacher, I will see now this yellow little icon. I see I got a message, and then whatever I send, I can exchange here.
Okay, yeah. Pretty good. Okay, Daniela from Honduras is asking, how does the student portal work?
Got it. Good. So we have a student portal on the website. We're still building it, so we're not promoting it too hard. But you see that here are students. They can usually enter the code and join. But below, there's a link that says, or log in with your student account. And the link for this is just classtime.com/student. And so what happens is when you click on this, you can log in. For this, you can't use any nicknames. You've got to use, your Google, Microsoft Clever account or authenticate via email. And so when a student uses any of these authentication methods, they will see on the left-hand side the ability to enter their code again. They will see all of their classes that they're part of. So I'm in a lot of classes here. And then on the right-hand side, they will see all of their sessions that they've been either invited to or have joined in the past, right? And they can go back and jump straight into it. And they can see if there's a deadline, if it's still active or inactive. And if they've completed it, they can even go and, the teacher activates show solutions. They can even download their own PDF reports directly out of the student portal. So it just gives a one-stop shop for students to get a full overview of all sessions by class, right? And also be able to join from there, and then ultimately also download their own individual PDF reports if that's what you've activated and want as an educator.
Okay. And then the third one is from Felipe from Brazil. I'm currently on the basic license. If I start my premium trial, I will automatically have to pay after it ends.
So if you are on a premium trial, right, which currently is 60 days, you will just fall back to the basic plan after it expires. So if you don't continue with the premium plan, your account's going to be safe, all your content's going to be safe, all your sessions are going to be safe, so nothing gets deleted. It's all there. You can still create as many sessions as you'd like. You can still invite up to 40 students. You can still access our public library, and you can use most of the settings. But you will lose access to a few features, such as more advanced reports or more advanced settings, or elements such as Google Classroom integration. Those are all premium features that you simply won't be able to use until you're back on a premium or school license plan.
Okay. So the short answer is no, right? They don't have to automatically pay.
Yes, absolutely. Correct. So if you didn't pick a plan, you're not going to have to pay. That's completely up to you. The trial is no credit card, no strings attached. You try it. If you don't like it, that's fine. You will be changed to a basic plan. But if you do pick a premium plan, then you will automatically be able to continue, obviously, with that plan.
Awesome. Okay, and the last one is from Brenda. Can I create a session with a question set, but then change the order of the questions for my students?
Yeah. So if you create a question set, right, you can sort the sequence and the order of the questions, right? And so once you define that sequence and you start a session with it, that is exactly how it's going to appear on your session dashboard, 1 through 7. That's the same order as I just created. I cannot change this anymore. So there's no more dragging of questions and resorting. So to answer Brenda's questions, no, you cannot change the order after you started a session. What you would have to do is go back and then resort it differently, right, as you wanted, and then start a new session to change the sorting for you as an educator, and with that for the students. The only exception is that you can shuffle questions, right? So that's different. So if it's about making it different for every student, that is something you can do. So right now I have here my question, and now I can shuffle. Oh, I already have it active. So I can shuffle answer options or questions. So if I go here now, I deactivated it. So now I see this is my first question. What is the main idea of this text? And it's the same here. What is the main idea of this text? Now, if I shuffle my questions, right, the first question for me is still what is the main idea of that text. That has not shuffled for me as an educator. But for the students, now you see it's question 6 in my case. What is the main idea of the text? And question 1 is a completely different one. So that's what you can do. But you cannot change the sequence of questions for yourself after you start a session.
Okay, I guess that's all we have for today. Remembering that you can also join us in our educator community on Facebook, please do. We have this webinar every Tuesday at this time. And please leave comments live after whenever you prefer. And thank you very much for watching it. And thank you, Val, for being here with me.
Absolutely.
Answering all the questions.
Take care, everyone. Talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.